What's up, everybody? It's News Now, Ohio. So, I'm up here at the Butler County Sheriff's Office. I'm going to be getting a complaint form for a subscriber who lives here in town. I got me a newfangled, check it out, got me a GoPro and a body cam. So that's one of them fancy ones. It's like I can record, it's voice activated. I can say, GoPro, start recording. Boom. Okay. Hang on. It's supposed to work. Sorry guys, I'm throwing y'all around. GoPro, start recording. There we go, guys. So, here we are at the Secondary Hall of Tyranny. If that's the Hall of Tyranny over there, this must be the concentration camp. Let you guys see some of the stuff here. So, I guess what's going on is he came up here and he tried to get a complaint form, and they told him that, oh, they don't have complaint forms here. And I know better. I know that they do, and I know that they're required by law to have them. They're supposed to be readily available in the lobby. But we all know how the police like to hold them so that they can try to intimidate citizens from filing a police report. So we'll see where they stand at up here, but I'm not going to accept anything other than a complaint form, because that's what they're supposed to have. I purposely made this for 12 o'clock because this is the weekend and they have visitation on the weekends, but they don't have visitation on the weekends between like 12 and 1, somewhere like that, or 11 and 1 because of lunch. So I wouldn't want to interfere with anybody's visitation. Therefore, I'm not going to come up here during visitation. You know, it just ain't gonna happen. So, Chief Jones was just diagnosed or just tested positive for COVID. He's one of the people who hasn't like enforced the mask. He won't enforce the governor's mask mandate. So him and the governor's been going back and forth over getting the shots, the vaccines for his officers and him. They haven't received any yet, and he thinks it's he thinks it's the governor's punishment because he won't enforce his mask mandate. So, oh man, I'll quit smoking, man. Yeah. So, okay. So we're going here. We're gonna see if we can get an officer to get a. Can I get a complaint form for a deputy?
Complaint on a deputy?
Yeah, I just need the form.
Let me see.
Okay, thank you. Boy, they had all kinds of coppers up in there, buddy. Oh, it's the briefing room. They had all kinds of deputies in there. Unsolved murders. Huh. Wow. Yeah.
This is the jail side.
Yeah.
So if you call this number, that's the dispatch number, and they can help you with the complaint.
Okay. They're supposed to just have a form.
We don't have a form back here.
Okay.
This is the jail section.
Right. Where's like the normal sheriff's office? Isn't this it?
This is.
I mean, because by state law, every agency should have a complaint form. They're supposed to be in the lobby,
Right.
Readily available, so that it keeps it knocks down that level of fear from someone having to come in and meet face to face. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for one of my subscribers. He asked if he come in and tried to get one, and they said they didn't have one. And I know that the sheriffs do have one.
Yeah.
But
We don't have one here. I
Okay.
mean, right here. But
Right.
if you call, you call right now and see what they. I'll take it, hon. Thank you. And see what they tell you. I mean, because they're dispatched. Their control room is here, but they're all out.
Right. Okay, I got you. Okay, I'll let him know, and he can go from there and see what they say to him. I mean, it takes that intimidation from
Right.
away, where they can just come in, usually just get it off the wall and fill it up. You know what I mean? And so, but okay, thank you. Appreciate your help. Okay, guys. So they don't have anything on the walls here. I don't see. Let me see what this paper is over here. These books are. So they just have incident reports and accident reports there. That's not. So I don't see any other available papers out anywhere. So let's see what this is. Oh, okay. This is a concealed license information. So yeah, I don't see any other available documents out anywhere, guys. So yeah, so there's that. They're supposed to have them here. This is the sheriff's office. It don't matter what side there is. This is the sheriff's office. You should be able. This is the only lobby that they have. You should be able to come into this lobby and pick it up without having to be intimidated to get it from a deputy. You know what I'm saying? A deputy shouldn't even be involved, and we all know that. So yeah, I'll call them. I'll find out what they're saying, and we'll go from there. But like I said, they should be readily available. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, guys. Well, I don't see I don't see any. I don't see the subscriber here, so we're gonna leave. But yeah, they're supposed to be in the lobby so that they don't. So there's no intimidation factor involved with picking up a complaint form. Obviously, as you guys seen, they weren't there.
It's this day and age. They can't have them
yeah,
out. It might
right.
cause COVID.
They gave me the number to dispatch. The lady.
What does that do?
Right. Like, what's that do?
Well,
To call them and they can get me an officer.
Call?
No, that they can get me an officer and take a complaint. That's not how it's supposed to
No,
go.
that's not how that goes. So they
That's an
fail.
right. That's an intimidation.
So they can offer or intimidate you. Exactly.
Right. They're supposed to be, like I told her, I was like, well, they're supposed to be, by state law, they're supposed to be readily available so that the citizen doesn't feel intimidated when having to be confronted by an officer.
So then
because
they just
regardless,
make it to where you just have to call an officer. Yeah, fuck all that.
yeah, right. That's
bullshit.
just no. That's not how it's supposed
That's
to be.
Hamilton.
That's
Hamilton
intimidation.
for you. That's
No,
just
that Hamilton
for you.
police have them right there in the lobby. They didn't when I first started doing this, but after the first time I went there to get a complaint form, and I advised them of the state law that they're supposed to be in the lobby available, they put them out there. But yeah, that was ridiculous. You have to call dispatch and have a officer dispatch to you to make a complaint. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So
And then they're not even going to do it. They're just going to come out. They're going to
Right.
be condescending towards
Right,
you.
right.
They're going to be bullying and threatening
Right.
towards you while they're pretending to be
Right.
nice.
And if
they're
they're
gonna
doing all
do
that,
absolutely nothing.
you know, if they do all that, a lot of stations and agencies like to do that. Try to make you have it notarized and sign your date of birth, your name, date of birth, and you can do a complaint anonymously.
It's like when we went out to the new Miami Police Department. They
Right.
all come out with guns on their hands on their
Yeah.
guns, being
Yeah,
bullies.
and they try to
blah,
say
blah,
we
blah.
had to have it notarized
and then
and
try
shit.
to get you to write a witness statement.
Right,
Remember?
that's what it was.
And I
That's
had to
what
look
said
at
they
it
wanted
and be
it.
like,
Yeah.
we're not writing a witness statement, so you ain't getting us on this. Remember?
Yeah.
And dude was like, oh, I brought you the wrong one. No, you didn't. You brought me the right one. Thought that I was going to be an ignorant motherfucker, and I was going to sign some witness statement and falsify some shit.
I would have just
That's
wrote my
exactly
statement out
what
and
you
not
thought.
signed it. It wouldn't have mattered.
Well,
I
that's
wouldn't have
exactly
signed
what they
shit.
thought,
Yeah.
because they're shady, and that's how they try to get people. That's
They
why
try to make it like a legal
I
document
have
where
no-
you can have recourse
I have no
if they
respect
find
for
it right.
police officers.
Oh, if they find in difference to your allegations, you can get in trouble. Bullshit. We already know that they never find in
differences in theirs.
their own opinions, right?
Right.
They never find their officers liable for after their investigation. You know, the only fucking business I know that gets to investigate themselves. But anyways, all right, guys, this is News Now How. I'm out.